Hey everybody, this weekend was pretty cold in Pittsburgh, so I went looking for baseball cards in some weird places. I'm trying some antique malls. This one is in Washington, Pennsylvania, at a little place called Antiques Crossing at the Washington Crown Center. The way the store was laid out was it looked like people had different sections because there was initials in each little section. This person had an Andrew McCutchen ball that was signed number 76 for some reason, so I don't know if that was like a minor league number that he had or whatnot. There was some Mario Lemieux rookie cards in there, and my brother actually told me about this place and said there was one section with baseball cards. So I'm looking around. It's mostly a bunch of stuff I'm not interested in, like country stuff and decorations, but I will find some baseball cards for you. Alright, so I found a box of baseball cards, and it was kind of annoying because they were all different prices. Like, it would say 3 for $5 on the back of, for example, this Elston Howard that I wanted. It said 3 for $5, and then some of them said 3 for $4. Some of them said like $3. So the pricing was really confusing, and I ended up only getting, or only wanting, one card. I just wanted the Elston Howard, but they wouldn't let me get it. They said I had to buy 3 for $5, and I just said, forget it.
Yeah. You need any help?
Just looking right now.
Alright, I was a little worried that I had found the baseball card section that my brother was talking about, but luckily that wasn't it, that little box of cards from the 60s. This was the section that my brother had mentioned, and there was a lot of variety in this small little space. You can see there's a showcase with lots of different cards in it. He had a pretty good mixture of all sports, baseball, a lot of football, some basketball, and some hockey. You can see he's got stuff on the walls like starting lineups there. You're going to see some starting lineups in this video in a minute, but he was selling his for $5 each.
$5. $5. Some boxes. $7 for $5, $15 for $10.
Alright, these boxes were pretty interesting. They were 7 cards for $5 or 15 cards for $10, and I spent about 25 minutes going through these boxes, so much so that that customer right there thought that it was actually my booth, and he was asking me questions about how much prices were later on. I just cut that out of the video because it was kind of like awkward. I'm not going to go through every card that I pulled out right here. I'll show you every card at the end of the video. He had a lot of nice relics and autographed cards. There's even, I almost bought a couple football relics because they were guys that I had heard of, like, for example, Joe Flacco. They had his jersey there. I don't know if he still plays or not because I don't follow football at all, but there are some good rookie cards, like Darryl Strawberry. I almost bought a Greg Maddux 87 Fleer update rookie card, but I had to put it back because he also had the like 3 for $6 deal.
Okay.
There's 7 here.
Yeah, there should be 7 there. And then these were 3 for 6, so I got total 6 of those.
This signature required. Let me get your receipt. All right. 1802, please.
Okay.
All right, so that was it from Washington Crown Center in Washington. Earlier in the day, I was out at Connellsville at the Laurel Mall, which also has kind of like an antique mall / indoor flea market inside. I went there a few weeks ago, but the baseball card shop was closed, so I'm going to go and check out the baseball card shop there.
All right, last time I came here, it was a little too early and the baseball card store was not open, and I didn't even know there was a baseball card store in here until my brother told me, hey, you missed the baseball card store.
So here it is, right when you walk in, right on the left, it's called Remember When, and you'll see why it's called Remember When in a second when we go inside. You can see there's a little sign there. It looks like it has a lot of stuff in the window, and when you walk in, you're greeted by a 50% off table right there, and also there's a dollar table. This is the 50% off table, everything half off. He's got a lot of trinkets and stuff, a lot of giveaways from Three River Stadium and PNC Park, bobbleheads, a big mixture, NASCAR, football, hockey.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, I'm back.
Good.
You got perfect. Perfect.
From Cincinnati? I know who he is.
All items on this table, $1.
This is the famous dollar table, has lots of stuff on it, mostly buttons, pins, little trinkets. You might find something you like there. It's a lot of older stuff. The coolest thing on there was maybe there was an upper deck binder there that I looked at, and also these old photos were on the table, which were interesting. I have photos like this somewhere at my mom's house with me on the field. These old sports talk cards were pretty cool. I should buy that and show you. I really used to like that when I was like 9 years old. There's a Mark McGuire Athletics team set. As for the showcase, there are a lot of old cards there. That's why it's called Remember When, everybody. So if you're a vintage collector, you might really enjoy this. I think the newest card I saw was a 1989 Don Ross Ken Griffey Jr. rookie in there. Lots of cards from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, lots of Pirates. He also had a $2 box with a lot of vintage from the early 70s. There was a $1 box.
On the side, on the flip side.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Listen into this old guy's conversation about wax packs.
Can you still buy wax packs? Well, they're not wax packs anymore. I mean, there's cheaper end, but most of the stuff is high-end stuff that people buying out. Like upper deck? Well, I mean, this autograph stuff, there's autographs in it, there's jersey pieces. I mean, some of those boxes go for $500, $700 a box, depending on what it is. There's still some low-end stuff, but it's just ridiculous with it. I mean, that's why I do primarily the older stuff.
I remember what started it all, big collecting spurt back in the late 80s, mid 80s. That Billy Rickman card.
Yep.
He's talking about the 1989 Fleer Billy Ripken error card where the F word was actually printed on Billy Ripken's bat, and Fleer recognized the mistake and immediately corrected it, making that card rare. A lot of people were looking for it. The value went sky high, and that old guy credits that to the collecting boom.
How much are your starting lineup figurines in that box on the floor back there?
On the floor?
Yeah.
$2 a piece.
Okay.
Yeah, $2 a piece. If you wanted the whole thing $1 a piece, well, how many are ever in there? I mean, how many are in the double box?
All right, well, I'll check it out. I think there's 21 in there. Would you do 20 for the box?
Yeah, that's fine. That's close enough.
Yeah. There's 20.
Alrighty. Very good.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to go and show you everything that I bought today.
Alright, picked up this entire box of starting lineups for $1 a piece. There's some good names in here. I'll go through them all when I get home and show you.
All right, I don't know how much you guys are in the starting lineup, so I'll go through these pretty quick. There's a grand total of 21 of them. First, we have Drew Bledsoe. There was, I think, 3 or 4 non-baseball ones in here, but since I bought the whole box, I was stuck with them. Robert Ventura. Then we have, this might be one of the better ones, Mike Messina, who is likely going to get into the Hall of Fame this year. He's getting closer and closer to the 75% needed. There's Roberto Alomar. He's in the Hall of Fame. And then Florence Griffith Joyner, another non-sport one. And Nadia something or other, haven't heard of her. I'll probably just give those to Olivia. And then we have another non-baseball one, so I guess there's more than I thought. Jeremy Roenick, Chicago Blackhawks. And then we have Steve Bedrosian from the Phillies. Remember him from the 80s and 90s. Travis Fryman was a rookie sensation. His rookie card was in 1990. And then we have Mike Marshall. You might remember him from the Dodgers. And then this is a 1998 Juan Guzman starting lineup. And then Eric Karras, who won the Rookie of the Year back in the early 90s from the Dodgers. And another Travis Fryman, so 2 Travis Frymans and another Robin Ventura. And then we have Will Clark. A lot of people liked Will Clark back in the late 80s and early 90s. And then we have this basketball player. Maybe you've heard of him. His name is something Rice, Glenn Rice from Charlotte. And then Larry Walker. Walker also might get into the Hall of Fame this year. He keeps gaining votes. If the voters would just kind of forgive him for playing in Coors, it's not like it was his choice. And then we have Rick Sutcliffe, known more so nowadays for his commentating on ESPN. Javier Lopez was a standout catcher back in 1995 for the Braves. And then 2 left, Steve Sachs. Steve Sachs is an analyst, at least he was. I don't know if he still is on the MLB Network. I haven't heard him in a while on there. And then Pedro Guerrero, so kind of a lot of Dodgers, maybe like 4 or 5 Dodgers in there. And that's all the starting lineups that I got. They were roughly about, I don't know, 95 cents each. Okay, now I'll go through all the cards that I bought at the Washington Crown Center. These were all from that cubicle that had all the baseball cards in the like 7 for $5 bin. Also 15 cards for $10. I ended up spending $18 in total at this mall, and here is what I picked up. First, these were the 7 cards out of the 7 for $5. So I got a Barry Bonds first. This is not his 1989 Topps card. This is actually a remake that was put out a couple years later in 2006, it looks like. You can see there's a special number there. Really like Barry Bonds, and I like the design of 89 Topps because it was the first set that I really collected and bought tons of packs of. Next, we have a Derek Jeter card. When I first saw this, I was like, wait a minute, what's wrong with it? And then it says, as is, corner is creased. So I really looked at the corners, and I didn't know what the guy was talking about because they all looked pretty good to me. If it says right corner is creased, and if you look ever so slightly, you can kind of see it. It's barely noticeable, so I picked it up because this card usually sells in most stores for $15. That's usually what they have it listed for. Next up, we have a Dwight Gooden rookie card. I don't think I have this one. It was cheap because it's slightly off-center. We also found in there a relic from Mark Teixeira, a game-used jersey relic, which is a pretty good deal for basically, I don't know, 75 cents or so. And then a Lee Smith rookie card. It'll go nicely with my signed 8x10 that a fan sent me. I can't remember exactly. I think it was the Dude Room. Not exactly sure. The Dude Room has their own YouTube channel, so check them out. Also, a 1993 Topps Barry Bonds. This was the first card in the Topps traded set, and I never had this card. So I actually had to check and make sure it wasn't like an insert. So I picked that one up because I never had that one.
And then a Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez rookie card. He had a really nice career, so I wanted to get that one to add to my collection. And that was it for the 7 cards for $5. And next I bought some cards for basically $2 each. They were 3 for $6. The first one was an Oral Hershiser 1985 Fleer. It'll go nicely with my 1985 Topps rookie card of Oral Hershiser that I bought at the Laties flea market a few weeks back. And then also for $2, I picked up this Yasiel Puig relic. It is his jersey, pretty nice. Robinson Cano has had a nice long career, although tainted now. He might have cost the Mariners a wild card spot by being suspended, unfortunately. And I also think, unfortunately for Cano, he might have cost himself a spot in the Hall of Fame. But still a cool bat relic to have from him. Next up, a Garrett Cole Clubhouse Collection jersey card. Back when he was with the Pirates, Garrett Cole is really coming to his own this season. And if he can keep it up, he will be one of the best several pitchers in the game. He'll probably finish in the top 5 in Cy Young Award voting in the American League this year. He's got some stiff competition from Blake Snell, Chris Sale, Justin Verlander, Corey Kluber. So many good pitchers in the AL. Here's another relic. This is a jersey relic from Garrett Cole from Allen and Ginter. And the last card that I bought, it is a dual relic. So 2 relics, 1 card. We have a Troy Tulowitzki relic from the Rockies and a J.J. Hardy relic from the Brewers. Last time I heard J.J. Hardy, I don't think he played this year, but last he was in the majors was 2017 with the Orioles, if I recall correctly. So that was everything that I bought. Let me know how you think I did. I'm always looking for places to buy baseball cards and add to my collection. I'll go to lots of weird places. Like these antique malls are actually pretty good. There's a ton of antique malls in Pennsylvania, so there's so many that I have to search through. Some are going to be good, some are going to be bad. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I like bringing you these videos. They're pretty fun to make, and it's fun to look around for stuff. I hope you like them too, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Okay, everybody, the giveaway for the month of October, to be given away November 1st, is this Donruss 2015 factory sealed hobby box. There are a guaranteed 3 hits in here, autographs and relics. You might find some really good stuff in here. All you have to do to win this box is simply comment on each video. The more you comment, the more entries you have, and I'll choose 1 finalist per video that I post throughout the month of October to be in a raffle on November 1st to win this. I'm going to give you guys some choice this month. If you don't want this, you can also choose a 2018 Topps set. I did buy 2 of those. I gave 1 away last month, so you can pick this instead of that, or you can pick the September giveaway that was given away September 1st, a Jacob deGrom $125 jersey. I have large, extra large, and double X, brand new, never worn. I bought a whole bunch of them a long time ago before he was good, and now he's the Cy Young in the National League. So to win this, it's simple. All you have to do is watch my videos, subscribe, like the videos, and comment as much as you can. The more comments, the better for your entries. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and see you later.